itself. But let's talk about the infra space as well. Kumar Infraprojects is the company on our radar. The shares higher on the back of their strong earnings, marked by nearly 19% jump in the profit after tax. We have the management of the company joining in, the Managing Director Kamal Gupta, to detail the earnings fine print. Thanks a lot, Mr. Gupta, for joining in. I mean, if we're looking at the first quarter performance, most of the infra peers were impacted by heat wave, elections and low activity in general. In that, you've done close to around 13% in terms of revenue growth. Have you seen a pickup in the second quarter? And to that extent, what's your expectation for this full year?
Yeah, good morning. So I'm happy to share, like, we had another healthy quarter, Mangalam, and all our projects are on track and going on in full swing. So as you know, as you rightly told, we had a 13% growth year on year as compared to last year in revenue, and our net profit also has gone up by 19% to 86 crores. For this current year and the current quarter also, all the projects are very much on track, and we expect a similar growth on last year, around 13 to 16%. And for the whole year, we are looking for a revenue of around 5,600 to 5,700 crores, which will be 15% plus as compared to last year. And our order book as on 30th June stands at 19,850 crores. So we are looking for around 6 to 8,000 crores of projects in inflow in the coming year.
All right. Hi, Mr. Gupta. Good morning and always good to see you win. 6 to 7,000 crores is what you're looking at in terms of inflow. For the first quarter, what was it? If you could quantify that number. And also, what's your L1 book as of now?
So we are, Nigel, we are like L1 in around 6,550 crores of projects. Okay. This includes the two projects of multimodal corridor from Virar to Alibag, one project of elevated corridor from Maloo to Thane, that is Ananagar to Saket, 1800. So these projects all we are expecting to get converted in later this month or early next month. And yeah, so my order flow was inflow. Order inflow means we are L1 in around 6,500 crores of projects, and this will be converted in a month's time. So this will add up to our order book.
All right, but you are expecting 6,000 to 8,000 crore inflow in this year, of which you are L1 in 6,500 crores already. So if you could give us a sense of the bid pipeline, what are the likely bids that you'll be making in the remainder of this year, and what could the possible wins be?
So we already bidded for around 2,000 crore projects, apart from the L1 numbers. And as we have given a conservative figure of around 6 to 8,000 crores of inflow in this year. Of course, this looks to be easily achievable, and we will surpass our guidance. So as you know, j.kumar has decided to be a $1 billion revenue company by FY27. We did 25,000 crores of order book at that time. So we are very much on track on this, and we are confident of achieving it and surpassing these numbers.
Mr. Gupta, various infra players, they as well were looking at the Japanese market and in fact borrowing from there. And now we know that entire yen carry trade has entirely reversed. Could you give us your comments on it? Have you noticed that a large proportion of your infra players or your peers could have done that? And will it have a ripple effect on our infra space here?
So we had never gone for Japanese funding, Nigel. And I think we have a healthy balance sheet, so which does not require us to go to any other place apart from Indian banks. And overall, of course, Japanese funding is there for India also. JICA is funding for a lot of major projects, whether it's the bullet train from Mumbai to Ahmedabad or the metro projects. And we are basically EPC players. So, for us, we don't have to go for equity funding. So on our balance sheet or bottom line, there's no impact at all.
Got it. No, that's not for you. We was just trying to figure out what could be the impact in terms of the entire industry? What could, according to you, be the borrowings in yen for the entire infra industry? Would you have that number handy?
No, I'm sorry. I won't be able to comment on that, Mangalam.
All right. Okay. So let's talk about your business itself then. Your margins. Last time you had said that you're targeting margins of almost 17%. You've done 14.5% for the first quarter. What's your target for the entire year, and how do you get there?
Yeah, we have done 14.34% this quarter, and as we have given a guidance before also, our EBITDA margin is in the range of 14 to 15% since last 4-5 years. And we are intending in 6 to 8 quarters to increase these margins to 15 to 16%.
Okay. All right, Mr. Gupta, we appreciate you joining in. Wishing you all the best as you move towards that $1 billion mark of a target by 2027. Keep up the good work and keep the pace going with regard to all the activity here in Mumbai.